Polls show Obama crashing. He's now at his lowest point since he's been elected president, or since he came on the national scene. In the National Journal poll, 38% approval, their lowest in 19 polls. In the Washington Post ABC poll, 42, but that also is the lowest they've ever had him at. It's lower than the lowest they've had. It's a new low. And the important thing, though, about it is that it's not so much the quantity of the negative that's important. It's the quality of the negative. In the past, Obama has always had a lower job approval than he has personal favorability. In other words, people like him, but they're not sure he's doing a great job as president. And their affection for him, their feeling of trust, their admiration of his qualities hold up the ratings, and they make the disapproval less pernicious and, frankly, less contagious to other Democrats. But now that's gone. For the first time in these polls, he has more unfavorable than favorable. 46 favorable, 53 unfavorable. And in the three key ratings that you use to measure a politician's stature, he's now underwater in all three. More people saying he's not honest than saying he's honest. More people saying he's not a strong leader than say that he is. And more people saying that he does not care about people like them, as opposed to people who say he does care. And in some of the categories, the fall-off has been like off a cliff. Since early in the fall, he's dropped 12 points in his honesty and trustworthiness rating. What's going on now is the scandal has moved from Obamacare to Obama. It is no longer primarily the glitches and the lack of enrollment and the ill-considered nature of the plan. It's his lie of saying that you can keep your plan and you can keep your doctor if you want to under Obamacare. That lie is now massively exposed, with tens of millions of people finding out in a very intimate, personal way that it's a lie. 800,000, for example, just canceled in New Jersey, a state of 10 million people. 1 million canceled in California, and many more coming. And in a broader sense, when I was advising Clinton at the White House, I frequently spoke of presidents getting stuck. I said the main thing about the presidency that keeps you viable is the mobility it affords. You can change the national agenda on a dime. You can make everybody talking about a given topic if you want and get them away from another topic. But there are times when a president ties himself in knots so thoroughly that he gets stuck. He can't move the agenda off that point. And at that point, he loses his mobility, becomes a sitting duck as a target, and his ratings begin to fall apart. Eisenhower faced just such a situation when he lied about the U-2 overflights in Russia in 1960. Johnson reached this point when he basically promised no wider war, and then he got stuck in Vietnam. Couldn't move past it, couldn't do anything with it. Nixon got stuck over Watergate. No mobility, just entrenched and got pasted over that. Ford got stuck at the very beginning of his term when he pardoned Nixon. Carter got stuck over the hostage crisis. He was in the White House and couldn't do anything other than try to negotiate the release of the hostages. Reagan got stuck at the end of his term with the Iran-Contra scandal that really took away the last 2 years in office. George H.W. Bush got stuck when he promised read my lips, no new taxes to get elected, and then in 1990 raised taxes. Bill Clinton had tremendous flexibility during his term, but then when the Monica scandal came, he lost all of his maneuverability. George W. Bush lost all maneuverability when he got stuck when there are no weapons of mass destruction found in Iraq. And now we have Obama getting stuck over Obamacare coming apart and the transparent fraud of his lie that you can keep your own health care. The evidence that he stuck came very graphically yesterday when we had the 150th anniversary of the Gettysburg Address. What an incredible opportunity for Obama to shape the national discussion. He could have gone there and given a thoughtful speech about the evolution of civil rights and equality. The opinion leaders would have loved it. The voters would have been very appreciative of it. And he would have gone past his scandal into his biography, both from Illinois, both precedent-breaking people in race relations. He and Lincoln would have been quite a pair there. But he didn't. He stayed in the White House because he was stuck trying to figure out how to make this website work. And that was such a graphic illustration of a president losing his mobility and losing his ability to shape events. So I think we can look forward to Obama slip-sliding away. And I think he'll take with him the Democratic Senate. I think it is no longer a question of fixing Obamacare. It's a question of fixing Obama. And I don't think that can be done. Thanks for watching.